Well, South Africa's largest insurer, Sanlam, has reported massive growth in new business in the past year. The Sanlam Group says new business in life insurance and investments exceeded 350 billion rands for the first time. This is an increase of 14% compared to the year 2020 and 43% higher than 2019. Sanlam says it plans to increase its presence on the African continent and also exit non-performing regions, although it maintains that the group remains in a financially strong and well-capitalized position. The spectre of COVID-19 loomed large on the results, of course, as Sanlam paid mortality claims of 22 billion rand, 76% higher than 2020, while contingent business interruption exceeded 3.2 billion rand. I caught up with Abigail Makhuba, Sanlam Group Financial Director, and asked her how the 2021 performance compares to the previous year.
Our new business volumes were up record levels to 355 billion for the year. I think the last time we reported we were on 310, so we're very pleased with that performance. But even more pleased with the high volumes is that it's also margin-making levels of volumes. The main drivers of the volumes were coming from our investments business as well as our life business, even in spite of the current COVID pandemic situation. So if you look at our investments business, we were particularly pleased with our both our institutional as well as our retail business. And I think if we look at the overall performance, it goes down well for purposes of our BEE credentials as well, in as far as our investments business is concerned.
And let's talk operationally. You are back to pre-pandemic levels. Tell us how this is reflective in your financial performance.
So all our KPIs have pretty much gone back to pre-pandemic levels. It was a strict and clear message that when we started the year, we set as a target for ourselves. I think at the beginning of 2021, most of us, unable to predict how the rest of the 2021 year would pan out, we thought that it's likely that most of the industry would only go back to pre-pandemic levels by 2022. So we were very bold and brave to set ourselves a target to say we would like to get back to 2019 levels by end of 2021. And we achieved that, and we achieved it in, if you look at our earnings in constant currency, as well as if you take out the one-off elements of our earnings. If you look at our business volumes, as I've already talked to, our VNB and VNB margins performed very well. More importantly, also for our shareholders, is that we managed to get our dividend level also back to levels of 2019, although we also paid dividends last year. So we're very happy and pleased that we're able to maintain the dividends back to 2019 levels.
Let's talk about the changes you've noticed, the changes you've seen in how your clientele engages with life insurance, engages with the array of products that you have, and how the behavior of the client has changed.
From a trends perspective, when you say what are we picking up, you can see that we've seen a heightened or an accelerated level of savings. And you can pick it up also in our volumes, where you see that most of our volumes are single premium driven type of volumes, and that talks to people wanting a safe place where they can put their wealth and their money. If you look at the environment that we've just gone through over the last 18 to 24 months, a lot of people have lost their jobs, unfortunately, and with that also comes a lot of retrenchment payments. Some have actually off-boarded because of medical reasons. With that comes some payments that come to them, and we're seeing the trend with people actually trying to put that securely in a place where they can trust. We are also seeing that I think people are seeing the value of products like funeral cover, as we've seen a lot of death around us with COVID being around us over the last 2 years. With that, you're seeing a pickup in funeral policy take-up, because I think people want to make sure that their loved ones are protected, as well as, I suppose, buried with dignity. But overall, I would say that you're seeing a good balance in terms of savings type of products as well as mortality protection type of